Hi. It's been a long time. I know it's been quite a long time. It's been quite a minute since I've been on camera. I think the last time I uploaded a video with me face to face with you guys was in the summertime. Last summer, it's 2022. Which, oh, child, what I had to go through that summer. All year long, it's been a sugar, honey, and iced tea show up in here. To the point where, I don't know, I named my anxiety. Her name is Patricia. That's a temporary name, but she been renting too much space in my head, and she's about to get evicted. She can't pay her rent. Patricia can't pay her rent. She got to get out of my head. She's trying to get a mortgage somewhere else, but she doesn't have the credit report to do it. So my anxiety, her name is Patricia. She needs to get to step in. But anyway, that aside, I just came to chat with you guys because it's the beginning of the year, and I'm really trying to pull in some inspiration to hopefully come back and make more content, chit-chatting about books. You know, so the hat is back, the earrings are back. I put on my Sailor Moon shirt to get some glowing Sailor Moon inspired inspiration to go into to launch into the new year with. And I'm gonna try to do this thing again, back again, because I haven't been around. And you know, I noticed that a lot of different content creators have stopped making content, have stopped uploading. And I can only say that I get it. I absolutely I get it. I absolutely get it. It can be daunting at times when you continuously put yourself on the internet or whatnot. And I can go into details about that some other time. But at the end of the day, before the end of this month of January, I'll be reaching my 10th year anniversary since I made my first video. That is absolutely freaking insane to me. You know, so many times I was like, look, I'm about to quit. I'm done. I ain't got time for this. I gotta go do something else. And I continue to make videos all the time because I'm telling y'all, every single time when I was like, I'm gonna start making a video, I will always get somebody who will subscribe and say, when is your next video? You know, that was one motivating factor. And then I've always had something to say. And I think that at some point over the summer, it's like I kind of lost having anything to say. But you people who've commented, left likes, subscribed, or whatnot are the things that kept me going all this time. Because, you know, I've always just tried to be just me. And when you do that, you're not necessarily going to be receptive to a large chunk of people, a large chunk of viewers, you know. And I don't know how to act like something that I'm not really. And I communicate on this camera as if I'm talking to somebody who I'm close with and I like. That's why you get all these exaggerated gestures and expressions. And you know, some people like it, some people don't. And some content creators, they shade the hell out of me for it, which is okay, because generally we ain't gonna get into that. So, but that's kind of the process of being here for 10 years. You're bound to get some garbage from some people. As a matter of fact, since we're just chatting, there was somebody who left a comment over the summertime saying, you know, they enjoyed my, I don't like to use the word review, but they enjoyed my thoughts on a particular book, but they thought that I made too many weird faces in my videos, and that I should project much more masculinity. That comment kind of stuck in my mind, and that's kind of par for the course. When you put yourself on the internet, you're bound to get, listen, 10 years, I've heard plenty, and I got a lot of stuff blocked and a lot of people blocked, okay? I don't, you know, we'll get into that another time, but like I said, that's par for the course. You have to, that's what it is, the nature of the beast. But when I get comments like that, I be like, I can't do anything with this. Like, I don't know, should I get smart with you back? Like, I mean, I don't care what it is. I'm not changing for you. I'm not living for you. I'm not dying for you. I do this because I don't get anything out of doing this, despite what people think. You know, I don't get paid to do this, okay? But it's like when people leave comments like that, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. You gonna pay my bills? Because that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't argue with people. I need to get to the foundation of things. When people want me to do a certain thing or act a certain way or whatever, I need to know which one of my bills are you gonna pay. And that ain't even me being funny. That's me being like, hey, I gotta survive. So if I can twist this into something that'll get me a credit on my account, then let's pay it up. Pay it up and I'll think about it. I'm the type of person, I like credits on my account. If I got $121 utility bill, I'm putting $150 on that mug and then putting another $50 on it when, next time I get paid. So put some credit on the account. And I may think about not making faces and being more masculine in my videos. Man, I don't care about any of that stuff. Yeah, child, I don't know. I don't have the energy in me to be caring about stuff. Like, I don't care. I don't feel like caring. I've never felt like caring because I like myself, and I hope that a lot of people like and love themselves too. You gotta be like that, man. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Pay my bills and we'll talk about it. That's the way I see stuff. Buy me some groceries and I'll think about it. So the faces will continue because I do me, and I've been doing me for 10 years. I don't know, this masculinity, femininity. I think I've proven at this point that I don't give a freak anyway. You're going to get whatever you get. I tell people all the time, what you see is what you get. But, so, that's kind of ties into the whole subject matter of, I understand why some content creators leave is because, you have to deal with some of stuff like useless stuff like that, comments that you can't do anything with, as well as among other things. But I do hope that you guys out there have a fantastic 2023, because I know my 2022 was a challenging year, and I kind of seen the gradual buildup of a lot of the things and events that occurred this year, sort of like an omen of sorts. But I need to really tap into just being inspired about 2023. I'm not really into the New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, because I think that one of the things that I've learned in 2022 more than anything is to give myself credit for the most mundane and simplest of tasks. Getting up and making sure that I've ate breakfast to get my day started, making sure that I dress. Those are credit worthy activities that deserve credit, so just getting through the day, it can be hard because you see so much going on with people dealing with a variety of things as it relates to mental health, and I feel for people out there, I really do, and I get it. I think this year taught me more than anything that I get it. I've been saying all this year that life is stupid. That's kind of been my mantra all this last year, but I'm hoping that won't be the same in 2023, But anyway, in terms of what I'm currently reading, so I can wrap this up and hoping still that you guys have a great year, I'm currently reading Into the West by Mercedes Lackey, which is the second book in her The Founding of Valdemar series. You guys know Mercedes Lackey is a famous fantasy writer. I always see her stuff. It's kind of a blend of high fantasy and low fantasy, but they always been much more low fantasy to me. She has a heavy offerings of books to get into that could probably shift the gauge on that. But ultimately, this book is the second book in the series, and the first one was Beyond, which I read in the early part of 2022, so in January, probably about 12 months ago at this point. But she's been writing books since the 80s, and the majority of her stories take place within this kingdom called Valdemar. But it's only until now where she's truly detailed and addressed what were the origins of this particular kingdom, what were the, how the governing system was created, how the society and the culture was built. And it's going all the way back into the past to this particular story of a baron named Valdemar who managed to escape from an emperor, a kingdom run by an emperor, to the far off west lands that were, of course, it's an expedition, it's a pilgrimage, it's, I don't want to use the word Mormon, it's a Salt Lake City situation going on here. And that's what we're getting into here. Unfortunately, I kind of stalled out at the end of last year, and that's another goal of mine, is to get back to reading, which is going to be taking place today after I have some collard greens and black eyed peas, I guess. But anyway, that's kind of it. I'm hoping that I can make some more videos and stuff and reconnect with everybody. I know I feel kind of like a little somber here, but it's been a vibe. It's been a vibe, dude, last year. It's been a vibe. I hope I can change it and switch it up and get back to something much more light infused. There was something else on my mind and I forgot what it was. Oh, even though I haven't been making videos, you guys can still check out my blog at www.comictowel.com, which I own that domain name, which I bought. It'll be 10 years since I bought that in July. Amazing. But I do frequent that space where I share something that I've read or I'm currently reading, or books that I've recently acquired. Just whatever it is that I'm thinking about, I usually put on there. So it's always up to date, or I'm there a lot more frequently than I am here. So if you are interested in keeping up with me in that space, you're welcome to join me. Some people do at www.comictowel.com. And if you ever do go over there, drop me a comment, okay? Because I'm tired of seeing all these views and clicks and all this stuff. And they be like, okay, well, I had all these people come here, just view this page, but there's no comments. So drop me a comment, okay? But anyway, that's it. I'm going. Hope you guys have a happy new year and on forth from there. And I got to go to Target and Marshall's to return some stuff. I don't know if I feel like doing it today. Bye.